Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Stephanie and I'm a physical therapist. Today we're going to go through 7 of my favorite hip strengthening exercises with a band. These exercises are important because the stronger your hips are, the less likely you are to have knee pain, hip pain, low back pain, even foot and ankle pain. So it's really important to strengthen your hips, and these are just easy exercises you can do on a daily basis if you want to, or every other day, but they're easy to work into your routine. They're easy to do at home. You can start out doing them with no band if you're a beginner and you feel like the bands are too hard, and then you can gradually work your way up in band resistance. So I'm going to use this one band for all of these exercises today, and you can go ahead and do them too. So we're going to start off standing, and then we're going to do a couple on the mat as well, lying down. So I'm going to start just placing this band around my knees or right above them, and keeping a little bit of resistance in it. You're going to bend one knee and bring the other leg out to the side like this. This is what's called a fire hydrant. And if you are a beginner and you feel like you need to hold on to something, definitely hold on to something. And then eventually you can work your way up to standing like this, because then you're working on balance and hip stability, which is also important. So basically you're just going to do 2 to 3 sets of 10 on each side. So I like to switch back and forth. So I do 10 on one side and then go to the other side, do 10 on the other side, and then switch back and forth until you've done 2 to 3 sets. So after that one, we're going to do, I'll show you from the side, we're going to do what's called a banded running man. So again, if you need to hold on to something, definitely hold on to something, because this is a hard one. So you're going to stand on one leg, bring the other leg up, and basically do a running motion. You're going to use your arms as well. So you're going to start here, bring your leg up, do the opposite arm here. So I showed you wrong the first way. So you're going to go lean forward, bring your leg back, then bring your leg up. You're just going to go back and forth like this. So you can do it right next to a couch or a counter if you need to at first, and then work your way up to doing it without holding on. So you're just kind of doing that running motion, arms along with the legs. And then we'll do the other side. Try to do the opposite here, but if you don't, that's okay too. It's more about the hips in this case. So do about same thing, 2 to 3 sets of 8 to 10 on that one. You can also do it for time if you want to do it for 20 to 30 seconds and then do that for 2 to 3 sets. You can do that as well. Okay, so now we'll go down onto the mat. We'll actually leave this right where it is. And we're going to start off in a quadruped position, hands and knees here. And we're going to do another fire hydrant like the first one we did. But this one is going to be in this position, and you're just going to bring your leg out to the side here, just as far as you can comfortably. Nice and slow. And it's important to do all of these pretty slow and controlled to really get those muscles working. So that one, we'll do about 10 on one side, and then you'll go to the other side and do another 10, and then repeat that for 2 to 3 sets. After that one, we're going to stay in this position, and we're going to do a hip extension. So keep that band there, and now you're going to just lift your leg up behind you. You want to get up as close to parallel as you can, and then come back down. Just up to parallel, and back down. You can really focus on kind of squeezing your glute muscle as you go up, and then bring it back down. So you'll do 10 on one side, go to the other side, do 10 on the other side, and then repeat that for 2 to 3 sets. Okay, again, I guess we're just going to leave this band right around where it is, right above your knees, on your thighs. And we're going to lay on our side here. So this one, I'm going to show you 2 ways to do this one. And so it depends on how strong you are and how you feel while you're doing this. So it's basically a side plank. So you're going to lift, and then you're going to lift the top knee and do a clamshell. And you're going to come back down, and then you're going to lift again, lift up and do a clamshell, and back down. If you feel like lifting is too hard, you can start with just a clamshell here, just like that, and then work your way up into the lift and clamshell. You can also try, as you progress, to just hold the plank and do the clamshell here, not go up and down. But any one of those ways work. And again, we'll do about 2 to 3 sets of 10 on each side. Okay, so now we're going to lay on our back. And for this one, you're going to do a bridge and then a hip abduction. So bring your knees out to the side, come back down. You're going to do a bridge, lift, knees out to the side, and back down. So just, yep. So you'll do 10 and then do 2 to 3 sets of 10 of that one. Okay, then for the last one, we're going to bring this band down around our ankles, and you're going to lay on your back, bring your knees up like this, try to keep them about shoulder width apart. If you want to, I'll show you, you can hold your hands in between your knees like this, and you're just going to rotate your lower legs out to the side. So this is working on hip internal rotation. And this is kind of a motion that gets missed a lot. So this is a good one to add into your routine. So again, we're going to do about 2 to 3 sets of 10. And you can also put a ball or a towel between your knees if that's easier, if you don't want to put your hands there. So do all of those at least every other day and really work on building up that hip strength. And, you know, it takes a little bit of time to kind of build up that strength, but after about 6 to 8 weeks, you should start really seeing some improvements in your pain if you're having any knee or hip pain, and your hips should start feeling stronger and better.